welcome to Stylirish TV, where today we're meeting William. Hi William, how are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm glad to be on Style TV. We're here at Food and Wine, and the Bretzel bakery was established in 1870, and we make handmade bread without additives and preservatives. We employ about 15 people in the local Portobello area, and what we're promoting at the show here is selling bread that you can order for Christmas Eve. A big problem is that we make bread fresh every day, but we can't make it unless we know people will come.
Right.
So if they come to the show or come to the shop before Christmas Eve, they can purchase €10 worth of bread ready and baked for them for collection. I mean, the €10 is actually, I need the boxes here if you want to pan out and have a look at them. You're getting maybe up to 5 loaves of handmade craft bread, worth €13. Because you ordered in advance, we can give you that extra value for Christmas, and you get a lot of good healthy bread to feed your family for Christmas, rather than just having, we're anything but plant bread. I mean, obviously there's a place for your sliced pan, but the idea of buying Bretzel bread, not only is it delicious, but it's also nutritious. I mean, the breads that we brought out this year are 2 new sourdough breads, which means it's a naturally fermented levain bread. Have you eaten sourdough breads yourself?
Yes.
And the beauty of that is that it's easy to digest. It's free of even yeast, let alone any other artificial additives and preservatives. So you're going to get a bread that's easy to digest and is much healthier for you. And then moving up the sort of value chain in health, we have 100% whole grain bread, which is literally just the sheaf of wheat bashed about a bit and made bread. There's no refined flour, no additives or preservatives gone into that bread. That's that little one in the box here. I mean, that's
a lovely presentation.
Yeah. So it's boxed up like that, and it's naturally low in GI. I mean, there's a lot of talk about GI breads where you add fibre. We don't have to add any fibre or roughage to this, because it is literally the whole grains of wheat making the bread, like bread was made 500 years ago.
And what is for you like to be part of Good Food Ireland, for example?
I mean, the beauty of Good Food Ireland is you can hear the sizzle of sausages in the background. I mean, and we're providing our bread rolls to Jane Russell in Good Food Ireland. She's making handmade sausages that are high in pork, low in fat, got no additives or preservatives. It's a local handmade product. And on the other side of Good Food Ireland, we're delighted to supply restaurants and hotels that are members of Good Food Ireland. Juno's on Park 8th Street with our bread. They're a member of Good Food Ireland. They care, they buy organic burgers, and they put an organic burger on something like a Bretzel onion bap.
Lovely.
And all of this is staying within the Dublin food community. And without that link, I would never have met the owner of Juno's. So the Good Food Ireland is giving that link to both food producers and the hospitality sector, so that we're both working together. And the next step is to even have tourists come to the bakery, so that they understand a little bit about what's happening in real producers in Dublin.
And listen, how can the people contact you then?
Okay, I mean, obviously the most natural place to find us is in our own bakery shop that's in front of the bakery in Portobello. We've been baking on 1A Lennox Street, Portobello, since 1870. So I think we have an oven there that's 110 years old, and if you come to the bakery, you'll actually both hear the noises of the bakery and the smells of the bakery as you come into the shop. What we have here is only a tiny selection of what you'll get in the shop on 1A Lennox Street. You're going to get that on 7 days a week. We open at 8:30 in the morning, close at 6 o'clock. Saturdays it's 9 until 5, and Sundays 9 until 6. We have restaurants and delis, about 80 of them, serving up Bretzel bread every morning. And the beauty of that from a local point of view in Dublin is that instead of carting frozen bread around the country, we're actually combining flour, yeast and water in the centre of Dublin, and then distributing fresh bread to about 80 customers of ours around Dublin City.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Listen, William, it's lovely to meet you, and thank you very much for this interview.
Okay, thank you very much.